Hamner Nation, what is going on? This is Marcus. Before I get started, I want to thank you guys so much for your support. It means everything to me, and you guys mean the world to me. So, I love you all so much. Thank you for everything. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you guys always hit that bell so you can get notified whenever I drop a video. And we're gonna always keep this thing rolling. So, let's talk about the new Willow series. So, Willow is actually a film that was made in 1988, which was produced by Lucasfilms, the same company that was founded by George Lucas, who was responsible for the Star Wars franchise. And got a request from my best friend Izzy to do a review for it. Shout out to you, my brother. I love you, man. I've never seen the series, so I've never seen Willow. I'm actually disappointed myself because as a huge Lucas fan and a Star Wars fan myself and seeing all the Star Wars movies, I am surprised at myself that I've never actually seen this film. Not to mention, I was only a bit 2 years old when this came out, so I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen it myself. I have a sister who was 1 year old at the time as well, so I'm surprised we both never seen it. So, but never took to see anything at all. So, I mean, as you all know, I'm a hybrid nerd. I practically watch everything. So, if it's something film I've never seen before, I can always learn it and watch it again myself. So, but this definitely gives me Star Wars vibes too, even though it's not as intergalactic as the other Star Wars films. This one definitely has Star Wars vibes in the sense of dealing with prophecies and chosen ones and everything as far as everything else is concerned. So, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking for a bit. We're gonna go ahead and watch the trailer real quick. This is actually from Entertainment Tonight, so we're going to go ahead and watch the trailer, and then we're going to do a synopsis about Willow. And again, I'm going to go back and watch this myself, considering the fact that Kenobi's coming out tomorrow anyway. Looking forward to seeing that, so it's going to be really awesome. So, but we're going to go ahead and watch the trailer real quick, and without further ado, let's get right into it.
Of a child destined to be an empress, and the unlikely hero.
Yep.
Who would protect her?
Definitely prophecy, for sure. Lucasfilm Ltd.
There is a balance between all things. Light and shadow. Good and evil. Is upset. The universe corrects.
This fall, okay. To check it out.
The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Into the unknown. That's where we must go.
Music is cool too. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a pretty good series. So, yeah, I'll have to check it out myself. The cast is pretty cool. Definitely recognize some of the cast members as well from previous films like Spider-Man No Way Home or Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'll get to that in a second too. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for this series too. So, but anyway, the synopsis or the plot summary of Willow. Actually, the evil queen Bavmorda, who's played by Jean Marsh. I'm actually reading the 1988 synopsis, so then we'll get to the current series as well, which is coming out in the fall. So, but the evil queen Bavmorda, played by Jean Marsh, wields black magic to conquer the land and enslave his people. She fears the birth of a child with a peculiar birthmark because prophecies foretell that the child will bring about her downfall. Bavmorda imprisons all the expecting mothers, and the child of the prophecy is born. Before Bavmorda has a chance to kill the baby girl, played by twins Kate Greenfield and Ruth Greenfield, sisters, the midwife escapes with her. She sends the blessed baby downstream on a raft. The child washes up near a village inhabited by a race of dwarf-like people called Newlians. Willow Oofgood, played by Warwick Davis, talented actor by the way, inhabited by a race of dwarf-like people called Newlians. The farmer, Willow of course, an amateur magician who finds the baby, is chosen by the town council to return the child to the world of the large people, or Dakani. Against their better judgment, Willow and his friend Meegoth, played by David Steinberg, entrust the baby to the first Dakini they meet, a renegade warrior named Matt Mardigan, played by Val Kilmer, of course, Batman Forever, Bruce Wayne, and Jim Morrison of The Doors, so cool actor too. On their way home, Willow and Meegoth are attacked by a clan of brownies who have stolen the baby from Matt Mardigan. The brownie fairy queen of the forest, Charlarinja, if I pronounce this wrong, let me know. So I'm trying to pronounce as best as I can. I'm good with that too, but just let me know if I slip. Sherlindria, played by Maria Halvo, tells Willow that he has been chosen to protect the baby, whose name is Finn Razel, played by Patricia Ways, for help. Sherlindra sends along 2 brownies as guides, Frangian, played by Rick Overton, and Rural, Kevin Pollak. Willow's party bumps into Matt Mardigan, who helps them in the few close calls of Sorsha, Joanne Wallery, Bavmorda's daughter. Willow and the rest of the group finally meet Raziel, only to find that the sorceress has been turned into a rodent by Bavmorda. And so Sorceress captures Willow and his associates. They start a long trek to Nakmar Castle, Bavmorda's stronghold. Willow's attempt to use magic to return Raziel to her human form but fails. Meanwhile, Matt Mardigan and the brownies manage to escape, while Matt Mardigan, under the influence of the brownies' love potion, becomes temporarily infatuated with Sorsha under love potion. Think about what love potions can do. The things that you can do with falling in love with love potions. But Willow and the group escape from Sorsha's control and make a hasty retreat with stolen horses. The group eventually finds the castle of Tir Aslan, where Charlinda told them they would find protection from Bavmorda, but the castle is under Bavmorda's spell. All its inhabitants are frozen in ice. Matt Mardigan, refusing to give up hope, prepares for Sorsha's attack, while Willow once again fails to transform Raziel into human form. Sorsha and her army arrive, but so does the army of Galadorn, led by Matt Mardigan's old friend Ark Thorkabear, played by Gavin O'Harley. During the ensuing battle, Sorsha falls in love with Matt Mardigan and changes sides. So a good heel face turn, face to heel turn, heel to face turn. Wrestling terms. During the ensuing battle, Sorsha falls in love with Matt Mardigan and changes sides. Nakmar's General Kyle, played by Pat Roach, however, captures Allura and takes her to Nakmar. Willow, Mardigan, Sorsha, the brownies, the sorceress Finn Raziel, now in the shape of a goat, and what is left of Eric's army set up camp, preparing to storm Nakmar's castle to rescue Allura. Willow finally returns Raziel to her true form, and the sorceress puts a spell on the camp to protect them from Bavmorda's magic. The battle at Nakmar begins the next day. Willow managed to save Allura at the last moment from Bavmorda's murderous ritual, and Bavmorda is destroyed, in part by her own magic. He leaves the baby in the caring arms of Matt Mardigan and Sorsha. Willow returns happily to his village and his family with a gift from Raziel, a book of magic to study. And by the way, Pat Roach is a really good actor too, so definitely really great, and so is Gavin O'Harley as well. But yeah, this series is pretty cool. Again, I'm gonna go and watch it before I watch the series in the fall as well, just to pretty much get caught up, because they're basically doing just episodic episodes. They're not just going to do the entire movie. They're just actually going to do a series. So it kind of reminds me of Merlin, of how they basically did all just so many series about Merlin, but the one that I watched from the UK is actually pretty good as well. But this one right here, the cast members, as I just mentioned, from 1988. This is the one that I was just reading. It's definitely pretty cool. I'm trying to see, are there any books about Willow? Let me check. Visual effects, soundtrack. Yeah, the box office was actually pretty good. The film was actually shown at the 1988 Cannes Film Festival, and it actually placed #1 the first weekend box office. Lucas had hoped it would earn as much money as E.T. the Extraterrestrial, but the film placed early competition with Crocodile Dundee 2, Big, and Rambo 3. But it grossed $57.3 million at the box office in the United States and Canada. It was not the blockbuster hit insiders had anticipated. So it actually did pretty well in the box office, and it's interesting to note that they waited this long for a good over 30 years to do a series. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Lucasfilms are known for basically making movies like the Indiana Jones, Star Wars movies. So this should be actually pretty cool to actually see the series. But yeah, there's a board game and a video game too, and it was actually released on the Atari, Commodore 64, and the DOS and the Amiga back in 1988. And it was also in platform games, arcade games. The second Willow game was also a role-playing game for the Nintendo. So that's actually pretty cool. So it did a pretty good series. There's TV series which is coming out on Disney Plus. So again, it's coming out, what day is it? Oh, November 30th. Okay. Yeah, definitely in the fall. So it's definitely coming out practically after Thanksgiving. So it should be pretty cool. Fans are definitely will be thankful for that as well. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. So it's pretty cool. But let's look at the cast real quick. So the TV series, so Warwick Davis is going to reprise his role. Okay, that's pretty cool. So is it going to take place like what, years later? Or is it just going to be like an actual TV series? It could be though. I'll look at the plot and see. So it should be pretty interesting. So the cast right now, so we definitely got Joanne Whaley as Sorsa, Ellie Bamber, and Ellie Kellyman as well. So it's looking pretty good. So we have like at least a few casting members that are returning for sure, and some of them are just new characters as well. So it's gonna be pretty cool. There's something I want to look at real quick because definitely looking at some of the cast members as well. It's gonna be pretty interesting to note that there's gonna be at least a good bit of good feedback with this movie too, especially with this series. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing it. But it should be pretty awesome. I was gonna say, Carly Montague, Erin Kellyman, she was the one that played Carly Montague in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. She's actually in this as well. So it's pretty cool. And then she's actually set to play. Let's see. I'm trying to see which character she's going to play in Willow. I'm trying to see. We're gonna look at this real quick. Yeah, she's playing Jade. Okay, main role, upcoming series. So I actually like her. She's a really good actress. Not to mention she actually killed it as Carly. But she's one of my favorite actors as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this series as well. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Again, I'm definitely going to check out the series for myself, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it as well. So it's definitely going to be really cool. And not to mention, I actually saw Tony Revolori too. He actually played Flash Thompson in the Spider-Man Homecoming trilogies as well. So he's definitely in this as well. Let me see, who does he play? Look at the cast members real quick. Okay, I'm not sure what role he's going to play. It doesn't actually say, but it's supposed to be a main role. And again, this series is not coming out until later this year, which is not going to be until after Thanksgiving. So, it's going to be pretty cool. But, I'm going to go back and watch the first movie, and then I'm going to wait until the series comes out in November to check it out as well. But, what do you guys think? Have you guys seen Willow before? Shout out to my best friend Izzy for sending me the request. I love you, bro. And if you guys got any other requests, let me know. If it's a movie I've never seen before, or in particular, just comment down below. And I definitely want to make sure that I have answered you guys' requests and everything too. So, what do you guys think? Have you guys seen Willow before? And if you have, let me know. And if you have not, let me know in the comments down below. So, and again, let me know if you guys have any other requests. I definitely want to do more movie reviews as well. Like I said, I love doing Marvel reviews and DC reviews and stuff like that because I love superhero stuff. But if it's like any other type of fantasy stuff, let's say if it's Harry Potter or anything else in particular, just let me know. I definitely want to do it too, though. So, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely going to check out this series. It definitely looks promising. It did well in the box office when it came out over 30 years ago. I have no doubt that it's going to do really well in Disney Plus too, especially with the new series. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys got any more requests, send them to me. Comment down below, and we'll do more reviews. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you on the next one.